Hey guys, welcome back to Zagami Beauty. I'm Krysia. Today's video is part 2 of the new Divine Blush collection from Pat McGrath, and I finally got in the products I ordered from her website. I'm just so excited to try these on because based on that first video with just those 2 blushes, I am blown away thus far. These blushes are something else. I will end up with all 9 colors. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's going to happen because I am that blown away by this formula, these shades. It's just something else. So I have the exclusive blush from the collection just on her website in Nymphette. I have the highlighter, and then I also have the eyeshadow quad that came out with this collection, and I can't wait to try these on. And I did already, obviously, because I have the look on my face. It's so funny doing the intro afterwards. But this is the look I came out with, and you guys, these are amazing. I can't wait to show you. I will be doing swatches at the end as well. Also, I'll be doing some comparison swatches of this quad to a very popular Massive Mothership palette from her collection. So you may not need this one. You may be good with just the one that I'm going to compare it with. Or is this one better? Stick around to find out. Before we get started, I invite you to subscribe. We'll be doing a 1,000 subscriber celebration giveaway very, very soon. So ring that notification bell. Don't hesitate. You'll be notified, of course, of my future uploads, which includes, of course, the giveaway coming up very, very soon. Okay, that's it, you guys. Let's get straight into this review and demo. Oh my God, so excited. Let's start off with the eye look. I will do some close-ups and swatches at the end as usual. Stay tuned for those. This palette is just absolutely gorgeous. Kind of reminds me of, which one was that? The Mothership V that was super, super popular 2 holiday seasons ago, if not 3. Very similar vibes there. I think what I'll do is some comparison swatches. I'll grab the 4 closest shades from this palette to this palette, and we'll do some comparison swatches as well, because if there's enough similarity, you may not want to dish out some extra dough for that. So let's go in and maybe do a bit of a close-up. Yeah, just a touch. All right, that should be good. So there's no major transition shade in here. I would normally probably use my bronzer because I don't really see a transition that really stands out to me. Quite a lot of shimmer and sparkle and topper effect with one matte, really. Let's just try and do sort of more of a Charlotte Tilbury effect where you have some shimmer in your transition potentially. Let's go in with that shade there. Quite crumbly because it is more of a shade that I would use with my finger, but let's just see. Giving me a bit of a transition because while it would have more impact with my fingers, the sparkle and stuff just sort of like dissipates when you use a brush, but that's okay. I'm left with a decent transition there. So let's repeat that. Let's go in and build up the crease. Pretty straightforward. I'm going to choose that shade there. Just a bit of a Sonia G effect there. Quite a flat brush. This is her Worker Pro. Just slightly build up the crease. Let's try and take that first shade a little bit as well and just see if we can just do something to sort of create a blend. Oh, I love that. That actually worked. Again, I'm not getting a ton of shimmer impact, but that shade there is shockingly okay to use with a crease brush, and then it just sort of blends everything in. In that inner part that I always have issues with. So pretty. Wow. Okay, we need to use obviously this topper shade. So let's go in with our fingers, and this is just magnificent. Yeah, stay tuned for swatches, you guys. Very much a topper shade, very crumbly. So we're just gonna see if we can gently pat it in. And again, you could have left it at just that, add a little bit of this shimmer shade to the center to make it pop, inner corner, brow bone, and it would have been great for more daytime. But we're gonna just try everything, so. Wow, that's pretty spectacular. Let's do a little bit of a brow bone, inner corner effect with that shade there. I love these types of champagne-y shades. I feel like it's incomplete without this sort of like champagne, shimmery, metallic shade. Oh, this shade is spectacular, you guys. Wow. Then I like to go in at the end-ish and just kind of fill in where I'm missing like that topper shade. I just want to fill it in just a little there. I feel like it's like missing The creases look pretty even, so it looks pretty good. I'm gonna go in now and try to blow up my lower lash line, and I'm gonna do that with what I used for the crease, which is right there. All right, you guys, we're gonna do a quick liner, just MAC Carbon Mascara right back. I'm back. Oh, mascara just makes all the difference, doesn't it? So that's the final look there. Really pretty. I love how it turned out, and it was super easy. All right, zoomed back out. Let's go in with the face products. So first things first is the blush, and this color is exclusive to the Pat McGrath website. It's in Nymphette, which is described as a pink with golden shimmer. It's just so beautiful. Again, we'll do close-ups and swatches at the end. Let's go straight in and apply it. I'm going to use a Bobbi Brown goat hair brush. Based on what I know from this formula, from the first video and try on, and wearing it since then, is that it's very blendable. I really feel I can just kind of go in and blend it out if I need to and not worry too much. See, like a lot goes on. You would think that's gonna be crazy. You start blending and it diffuses out. So this color reminds me of NARS Orgasm, a little bit more pigmented. It's almost as if less shimmer than the NARS Orgasm, but a little bit more of a base color, which I actually appreciate because for some reason, I used to use NARS Orgasm all the time. I went through literally at least 2 pans of it back in the day. And I just find, and I don't know if it's my skin, the formula now, they've reformulated, I don't know, it doesn't last on my skin. I just feel like my skin eats it up. I don't know. I just don't get good staying power with it. Yeah, this is probably like NARS Orgasm in her range. But I'm gonna say it's better because I've been wearing the other 2 colors I have, you guys. I almost don't want to use any other blush, which is crazy. It just stays on all day. It's seamless. It gives you this like I said, round cheek flushed look, which I love. Perfect, love it. And next up is the highlighter. This looks very golden, peachy goodness. No embossing on this one. So I'm just gonna go in. Wow. It's beautiful. It's just borderline light enough to be a highlighter. I think any darker than this on my skin tone and it wouldn't have a super highlight effect. It's almost like a perfect, yeah, medium toned highlighter, which I think would work for a lot of skin tones. If you're quite fair, it may not be highlighty enough, but I bet you could use the eye palette color as a highlighter because I feel like that would be a beautiful highlighter for more fair skin tones. Take that brush and just give it a bit of a pop. There you go. Boom. And it just gives a more glistening effect. Like that's a wet skin look. Let's do a final bronze. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush in Tan. Touch more blush afterwards just to make sure it's not washed out too much from all the buffing. I'm so in love with these products, like it's crazy. Oh my goodness, I'm just in awe. Like this blush is something else. I don't know, I want all of them. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, surprise, surprise. Decided to go in with the Pat McGrath lipstick in VR Pink Astral. This was, I think, limited back in the fall. Almost like a holographic effect. Okay, that's it, you guys. This is the final look. Think, oh my gosh, okay, before we go into a gush fest, let's do some swatches, okay? Here's the quad swatched. Wow, the quality of all of the colors is top notch. The 2 metallic shades are so smooth, it's unbelievable. The matte shade is beautiful, pigmented, but yet creamy, but yet blendable. Topper shade, yeah, a bit crumbly, of course, but it has so much dimension, slightly more glittery topper, so of course you're gonna get some crumbliness to it, but nothing that's not manageable. You can definitely just go in with your finger, be gentle with it. I'm sure glitter glue of some sorts would make it pow and tack on a little bit better. Next, let's go look at the blush and highlighter close-up. You guys, this is literally giving me NARS orgasm vibes. It just has that beautiful pinky, slight peachy effect. The shimmer is slightly there, but in a very like smooth, sheeny way. The highlighter is the most perfect medium peachy champagne with a slight rose gold shift to it. So stunning, you guys, so smooth, not going to settle into any fine lines. I mean, this stuff just like glides on with such ease. Let's go in and do some comparisons to the Mothership 5 and just really see if you need both. Alright, so I chose these 4 shades out of the Mothership 5 large palette to compare them to this quad. Yes, there are some similarities. You almost feel right off the bat you don't need to have both. You really at the end of the day probably don't. But if you're going to choose one, the formula of the new quad is by far better. Swatching that big Mothership 5, it felt dry, it felt a little bit more patchy, not as creamy, not as impactful as this new quad. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm convinced that it's an improvement in the formula or some sort of change because the eyeshadows just glide on so much better. Swatching wise, application wise, it was just a dream to apply. Yeah, so final thoughts, amazing. I am so smitten with this collection and I highly recommend it. If you have not dibble-dabbled in Pat McGrath thus far, this is the collection to take the plunge in. Formula-wise, color-wise, performance-wise, everything is on point. Packaging, of course, is on point as always. And I do feel that her website gives you the best bang for your buck because she has actually some bundles in place with some interesting combinations of products and they're well priced. You get quite a huge discount from doing that. She gives 10% off quite often, so sign up to her website for that discount as well. It's just so well curated, so well thought out. It's wearable, it's enhancing, they feel luxurious using them. And these blushes, you guys, I'm just blown away. Like I am literally gonna end up with all 9 of them at some point. Even the ones that are crazy bright and pigmented, I'm probably gonna end up with because I cannot get over how beautiful this makes your cheeks look. So bouncy and plump and youthful that I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Okay guys, let me know down below your thoughts on this collection. Have you tried products? Are you just as smitten as I am? Will you be trying them? Are you curious? Of course, don't forget to subscribe before you guys go today. There is a giveaway coming up for the 1,000 subscriber celebration. So definitely subscribe, ring the notification bell so you'll get notified of when that video comes up. Thank you so much for watching. All the best to you and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.